know that. I hope you know that.
Hello everyone, happy Thursday. Welcome back to Felicia's Tea. So this video is super long. I apologize, but it was a lot of nail art going on and troubleshooting. So before I edited, this video was like 82 minutes, but when I narrowed it down, it's like 30 minutes. So if you gotta stop, press pause and come back, feel more than free to do so, because I know this video is so long. So I am doing some nails dedicated to the artist Prince. I believe maybe June 7th was his actual, or would have been his birthday. So yeah, I like Prince. I grew up listening to Prince. My parents listening to old school oldie but goodies. My dad is heavy into music. He used to DJ with my godfather. So I remember going to parties and helping them, not helping them, but I was there because my dad was helping him with the equipment and stuff, and then backyard barbecues, family events. When that Prince come on, everybody think they could sing. So yeah, I wanted to do some nail art. I did some nail foils. I actually drew out the Prince symbol. I had practiced doing it on paper a lot of times, and then I was able to succeed in doing that. So I didn't have much success with drawing the cap on the nails, but I think I nailed it with this. So this, right now what I'm doing is using Nails Cat Cat clear rubber base coat. Same thing as your, apres method, but this is with rubber base coat. If you don't know what rubber base coat is, it's a thicker version of base coat. So if you go on her website, you can see. You follow her on TikTok, on Instagram, she explains that in further detail. And if you go back some videos where I first bought her products, I think I showed a clip of how she explained what rubber base coat is. So this video is long because I basically show the whole process, filing, buffing, all that good stuff. What you want to do is try not to get air bubbles, and I showed that there were some air bubbles, but the more you practice, the less air bubbles you get. So practice makes perfect. So just gonna let you guys watch this whole process, and then I'll be back. So I wound up using a bunch of purples. I think I took out every dark purple that I owned. So I used a lot of Macart products. I wound up using a Nail Reserve and also a Gershon, but Gershon, I don't think they make products anymore. I just happened to come across their Instagram. They popped up, and I think they're selling clothes now. So although on their Instagram you'll see further posts from a while ago are nails, but now it's just clothes. I don't think Gershon exists anymore. But if you guys are looking for purple, you can always go on Beetle's website, and I have a discount code for that. Or you can go on Madam Glam, because I have a discount code for that too. And find rich, deep purple like this, or go on the cart. So I used a bunch of nail products. I just went in with different shades of purple, and then on the two middle fingers and the ring finger, I went in with an ombre. I think maybe I should have added a white in there or something, because it doesn't really look like an ombre to me. It just looks like a bunch of colors mixed into one. So that's where I kind of failed, I guess. But yeah, so this, I'm just going in with different shades. And stay tuned, because I'll be right back again. So I wanted to use nail foils, and I have this lace nail foil that I got from Shein because I thought about, I forgot what video it was, but Prince had on a hat and it had like a veil. I don't remember if it was like lace, but I do remember him wearing some type of lace glove in the Purple Rain movie. I can't remember what scene it was. I don't know if it was a lace glove or he had like a lace mask on over his eyes. It might have been, what song was he singing? It was when he didn't want Apollonia to sing with Morris and all of them, and then I think it was the song Nikki, and it was just like really dark and red. If y'all seen the movie, y'all know what I'm talking about. But he has like some type of lace on, so I thought this nail foil would be perfect for that. So before I watched Rose 318 videos on basically troubleshooting nail foil, I was struggling. I showed everything. So what I would do was I would try to do the nail foil and maybe 2 or 3 attempts, and then I would move on to the next nail because it was so frustrating. It was so hard to trying to get the nail foils to stick. Eventually I got them to stick, but it was just so hard. So you can go on, I think, last week's video where I tagged her YouTube where she showed basically tips and tricks on how to use nail foil. So this middle finger is where I was drawing the Prince symbol. Ugh, I'm so tongue-tied. This is where I was drawing the Prince symbol. I think it only took me like 2 times to draw it on the actual nail, so that wasn't bad. I think it came out really good. I was really impressed with myself. I know my husband wound up walking in while I was doing these nails, and he was like, "You drew that? Because it looks really good." And I was like, "Yeah, I drew that." And he was like, "Okay," because I remember he was practicing and it was looking kind of sketchy, but it actually looks good. So yeah, I definitely got to get a sketchbook because I be drawing on newspaper, I be drawing on circulars that come on the mail, old paper that my kids don't want from school. So I really need to get a sketchbook. This way I can keep it all in one setting. But you guys sit back and enjoy me drawing the Prince symbol. So after drawing the symbol, I was like, you know what, let me put some top coat in it. Let me pop it in the lamp because I don't want to mess it up. And then I decided to go over the this nail again because what I figured was I put top coat on all of the nails, something that I shouldn't have done. In the last video that I used nail foil, I put base coat on the nails, and I think when you're doing nail foils, you gotta have that tacky layer after you put gel polish on. It always has like that tacky kind of sticky layer. So I think this might be where I got it together. But if not, that's what I kept doing. I kept going in with the gel polish, and then eventually I was like, you know what? Let me put the foil on, put in the lamp for 60 seconds, let it sit for a little bit, and I think that's what caused it to work. And as you guys can see, I made progress. Still had to, go back in and fill in the missing spots, but for the most part, I made progress. On the thumbnail, I wanted to use both the white nail foil, and then I used the black nail foil, so I wanted to incorporate those two. And the thumbnail, I really struggled, and eventually it kind of looks crazy, but I just left it because I did these nails on the morning of my daughter's graduation, so I didn't really have time to keep going over it, and I just left it as is. But I think the overall set came out nice, and you guys can be the judge when you watch the end. So stay tuned for the next nail, the ring finger, where I show you what I did. So stay tuned for that. So before we get into the ring finger, I actually went with the pinky with black lace foil, and I think by this time I was like, okay, I got the hang of it. I think this was the only nail that came out really good with the nail foil. When it comes to Shein nail foils, they're like hit or miss, and I'm not the only one. I thought I was the only one having issues with the Shein nail foil, only because I don't really know what I'm doing anyway. But as you guys can see, it came out pretty good, and I was just like, you know what, let me go in with some top coat, because I really don't want to mess this up. Because like I said, this set was over an hour, like an hour and I guess 20 minutes. It didn't even seem like I was doing it this long, but it did. And here's the thumbnail where I had to keep going in and fixing it and just troubleshooting it. But I'm just gonna let you guys watch me work with that, and then I'll be back with the ring finger. Okay, now we're officially at the ring finger. I think this ring finger and the middle finger were like my favorite nails out of this whole set. So I really wanted to use the Macart Disco gel polish, reflective gel polish. What I did was a French nail, and then I added in some dried flowers, a purple flower, and then I guess those are is that baby breath that you would call when you get flowers and they put the little white flowers in? But basically I was channeling the scene when him and Apollonia went to like the lake, I guess, and he was like, you gotta jump in what is it? Lake, I always say the line now, I can't remember it. Lake Minnetonka or something like that. So and then when doves cry, when he kind of broke up with her and he was having flashbacks, those flowers reminded me of, I don't know what kind of flowers they were, but it kind of went with that scene. You guys gotta watch Purple Rain now, so you guys can see what I'm talking about, why all these nails are different, because I basically took parts of the movie that I remember and just envisioned when I was doing this set. So overall, I think the set came out really nice. Like I said, these two nails were my favorite. I also have a Prince and the Revolution shirt, so at the end you guys are gonna see that shirt on with the nails, and you guys can let me know how well it meshed. So I'm gonna go because it is getting late. I've been trying to do this voiceover all day, but it is getting late. I have to work out and put kids in the bed. But I hope you guys have a wonderful Thursday. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Tomorrow is supposed to be the hottest day of the week, depending on if you're in the tri-state area. So make sure you stay hydrated. Put your sunscreen on. It doesn't matter if you don't tan easily. Just make sure you put it on. Make sure you protect your skin against the rays. Drink your water, stay cool. Don't go outside if you don't gotta go outside. But anyway, be good to you, be good to others. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.